Is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so that people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed. And please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone.
Come on, y'all.
Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Yeah, baby! I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. The first time I laid eyes on you, got caught up in your sway. I thought I didn't have a chance, and then you looked my way. From the longing to the loving, girl, we made it all the way. But for all the hunger in my eyes, my heart has had to pay. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Howdy, everybody. How you doing on a Friday night at the Orange Blossom Opry? Man, a bunch of folks in here again. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for coming out on our Friday nights because without y'all, we'd be playing
to each other.
Well, I was going to say that, but I thought it through before I said that. But we'd be playing to no one. How many folks are at the Orange Blossom Opry for the very first time? Never been here before? Holy cow! Look at all those people over there.
Bring out the CDs.
Where'd you all come from over there? I got an easier question, but I don't know what it is. Where y'all from?
All at once.
All at once, loud. The Villages. Where's the Villages? Oh. Well, thank you all for coming. By golly, we're certainly glad you're here. Tonight's Friday Night Live, and what that means is we come out here on Friday night and just play a bunch of songs. We have no idea what we're going to do, and not much of idea of anything, really. But that's kind of what happens on Friday night. I've also tried to work out a way where y'all can request songs. Anyway, sorry.
They make this thing called a barber shop.
I'm going to my class reunion next Saturday. I won't tell you what reunion it is, but it's a big one. And I guarantee you, I'm the only guy at that class reunion that will be able to do this. By God. All right, anyway. Welcome to the show. We're all glad that you're here. I want to take a second, especially for you new folks, and I got some folks to introduce that are here, but I want to introduce the band first. This gentleman over here to my left, look at him. He's from the great state of Illinois, everybody. And are you all from Illinois, or are you just making a bunch of... You are? All right. Well, he's not from the gangster part up north in there, Chicago. He's from down south, in way down south. What town down south?
I don't know, just down south somewhere.
He's down south somewhere. He is our bass player and singer, but he is also road manager, tour manager, bus driver, and stage manager. He does a lot of things. He also sings the extremely high harmony on all of our harmonies. Then we sing in our little quartet we've got going. Say hello to our pal. That's Kevin Kingston, everybody. I got a big reunion coming up, and I guarantee you I'm the only guy that can do this, too. Most of them are doing this. All right. Never mind that. The gentleman here from the great state of Iowa, you all know what to do. Everybody knows him on three. 1, 2, 3. That's Doug Stock, everybody, and he plays everything under the sun. Doug Stock, y'all. My personal manager back here in the back is the reason I'm here. He made a phone call to me 4 years ago and said, what are you doing? And I said, a whole lot of nothing. And so I ended up here because of this gentleman. He himself has hated his life ever since then. But please say hello to our buddy and our drummer. That's Todd Bowers, y'all. The handsome guy back here in the back is the newest member of the Orange Blossom Opry, and he hails from the great state. I'm just going to say you're from Texas, because he's from Texas. I've known him a long time. You've lived in Texas. I think he lived in Atlanta, Georgia when he was 3. And I didn't know him then, but I've known him for many years. He's one fine guitar player. Say hello to Mickey Adams, everybody.
Hey, before you get to me,
Yeah.
he's got a class reunion coming up.
I got a class reunion coming
And I
up.
rewrote just a few lines
Oh, Lord.
of a song just for you. It goes like
All right.
this.
I already like it.
All my friends have hip replacements 'cause they slipped and fell. Having wheelchair races, their bones are frail. Okay, that's enough.
Don't encourage him. Because I always say something nice about him. I still have to say something nice about him. For all you new folks that are here, you can Google my name sometime, because I'm not going to sit up here and tell you everything I've done. But I've played in every state in the union at least 4 times. I can't even remember how many foreign countries around the world several times. Never have I heard anyone that I liked less. But no. No. Never have I heard anyone that sings any better than our lead singer. Say hello to Dustin Jenkins, y'all. Tough crowd up here. Ladies and gentlemen, our sound man is no slouch. Speaking of slouches, he is a rock star in his own right. He is a sound engineer. He makes us sound great in here. He makes records. He's made records for people like Dolly Parton. Maybe you've heard her. He does a lot of things. He makes us sound good. There he is right there. I don't know who that person is on the right, but that's our sound man on the left. Big round of applause for Nathan Smith, everybody. Fellow Harley rider as well. Up there this evening, ladies and gentlemen, having no idea who he is or where he is our video guy. Now, there he is right there. Absolutely.
Great camera.
Yeah, one of the, you can tell that he's from Bum Squat, Michigan. And
Did he move?
Comes from, yeah, he comes from that looks like a bum squat. But say hello to our pal, that's Tom up there, everybody, doing the video. Our light guy is the guy who takes care of all the lights. He does lights for us and for all of the national acts that come in. Right there, he is pretty liquored up at the county line. But say hello to Fast Eddie up there. Also, I got a couple other things to do, and then we'll get out of the way. Who is would be the correct grammar. The Country Kickers. Where are you and who are y'all? Where are y'all? The Country Kickers? There you are right there. Okay. And are you all a wrestling team or what? MMA fighters? Or I presume that you're dancers. Is that correct? I I did a television show for about 4 years on the Nashville Network called The Wild Horse Saloon. That's what it was called. And there were several people that were called the Country Kickers. Hopefully, are you one of them? We have to tell you this for you country kickers, that just for you all this evening, we have opened up over there to my right what is called a dance floor. So anytime you feel like going over there and cutting a rug, cutting a rug, that'd be a good place to do it because we have a dance floor open. If you all feel like dancing, you're welcome to that. Also, say hello to the owners who are both here this evening who did one hell of a job. Do you all see the lobby out there? My gosh, unbelievable. Roger Byers and Heather Byers are both up here. Say hello to them. And let her rip, Wichita. My name's Bobby Randall.
Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Hey. Well, the whole town's talking about the line I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roam. I was a rolling stone. I used to have a wild side, they say a country mile wide. I'd burn those beer joints down. That's all changed now. Not really, you turned my life around. Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Well, y'all ready to have a good time in here tonight? Let me hear you. Hey. I used to love 'em and leave 'em. Oh, I'd brag about my freedom, how no one could tie me down. Then I met you. Now my heart beats true. Baby, you and me together feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. We're right on track. I ain't looking back. Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Come on, Bobby. Oh, now I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Oh yeah, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Oh yeah, I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Yes, I am. Hey! Hello, Dustin. Oh, you mean say hello to them? Hi. Y'all having a good time so far tonight? Well, we've got one more song.
We're going home.
I'm just kidding.
Now, Kevin has coined a phrase here at the Orange Blossom Opry, folks, that we become very fond of, especially before songs like this.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
We want you to clap really hard after this song, really loud, because this is a hard song.
Well, the world just lost two lonely people. The world just lost two broken hearts. The odds were against us, but baby, here we are. In our own little place, in our own little corner, this whole cold world moment you would die for. Hey, now if we never get rich on what money can buy, well, it don't matter, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause I've got it all when I'm holding you this way. I'd live to love you, I'd die to keep you safe inside these arms that need you. I'll be loving you with the very last breath I take. Oh, and when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more? Oh, than to be living in a moment you would die for. Oh, now ashes to ashes, dust into dust. Well, I'll lay beside you forever in love. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Oh, now tell me something, who could ask for more, hey, than to be living in a moment? Oh yeah, I'm loving every minute. Now tell me something, who could ask for more, hey, than to be living in a moment you would die for. Oh yeah, I'm a living in a moment, yes I am, I would die for. Oh, 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 living in a moment, yeah, that I would die for. Yeah. Yes, sir.
That was a hard one, wasn't it, Kevin? What about this next one?
They just keep getting harder, folks.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know why you do what you do. I'm so in love with you, it just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. The smell of your skin, the taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark, your hair all around me, baby, you surround me. You touch every place in my heart. Oh, it feels like the first time. Every time I want to spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know why you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. So in love with you, it just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you.
Justin Jenkins.
Hey, while we're paused just a minute, a man who is a legend in his own mind. No, I'm just kidding. He is a legend for sure, and we are all privileged to be able to share the stage with a man who's been with folks like Sawyer Brown and Mickey Gilley and Confederate Railroad. How about the biggest hand so far tonight for Mr. Bobby Randall, right in the middle of the stage?
My dad used to look at my resume, and I said, Dad, I was in all these famous bands, and I've done all this. And he'd go, looks to me like you can't keep a job. Well, here's another. Hey, Dougie, come up and say hi to the folks. I'm going to go back here and drink. Wait a second.
Fix that up, would you?
Dougie's getting a boat. I can get you.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? That's perfect. Thank you. My shoes could use a little shining, but
I'll get that later.
okay. I got a show September 10th.
Got to show what?
I know, I'm pretty surprised too. But we're going to do it, and who knows, we might do this one. I ain't rich, but I damn sure want to be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that would kick the bucket. I was sitting on a pile like a Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness.
It could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it.
They can buy me a Yanni 110 miles down with some silver bullets. Yeah, I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Or maybe so. It could buy me a boat. Call me a redneck, white trash, and blue collar. I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. Keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I guess that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. It could buy me a boat. He could buy me a truck to pull it. He could buy me a yearly 110 house down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Maybe so. He could buy me a boat to float down on the water with a beer. I hear the Powerball lotto sitting on 100 mil. I could buy me a brand new rod and reel, and he could buy me a boat. He could buy me a truck to pull it. He could buy me a Yeti 110 I down with some silver coated. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Maybe so. He could buy me a boat. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. He could buy me a boat. He could buy me a boat. Woo! I held on to it.
Good job, Dougie. You said we might do that song. Archer, isn't your show about the steel guitar?
It is.
Well, there wasn't any steel guitar in that rock.
Well,
rock.
if you've noticed the title to the show, part of the title does say steel guitar. The other part says Doug Stock.
Oh,
Just saying.
so just let me ask this, y'all. Little personal question here, y'all. Don't pay. I mean, will I even be on the stage that night, or will I be in the back?
No, I'm going to need people to turn the amp on and such. Yeah. Yes, I definitely need you.
Yeah. Shine your shoes and all that. Crazy.
No, the whole band is going to be up here, and they're all going to do stuff. Because we're doing songs that all feature the steel guitar, and every one of these guys, except Todd, sings the songs that
We all get
feature
to
steel
sing,
guitar.
too?
Todd might sing one. He told me he might do a song that night. So buy a ticket if you'd like to see Todd sing.
And then
I
Bobby can
would-
play drums, and I'll play the fiddle.
I'll do anything to sell tickets.
Yeah. I will pay just about anything
I'm gonna get some earplugs so I can
to see
him
that
sing.
happen.
I might, on the steel, I might play Wipeout that night.
Well, if I got money, I tell you what I do. I go downtown and buy Mercury too. Crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got love, he stole her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, hey there, mama, you looking so fine. Cruising around in your Mercury 49. Crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, my baby went out, she didn't to stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, come a cruising along. She's crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. How about some of that piano, Dustin? Then if I got money, I tell you what I do. I go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road.
Thank you.
That was a hard one.
Now, would it be a fair assessment to say that this could quite possibly be the hardest song that we'll do all night?
For me, it will be, because I have to sing it.
Oh, well.
I mean, at least in this half.
Oh, yeah, no, you got a lot more singing to do. A lot more singing.
Well, I'm not a ballad singer, so Dustin does all that, and you guys do that. So I don't know why you made me do this.
I'm trying to remember the lick.
We love you, Kevin.
It's a hard lick. Wait till you get it. I gotta-
Wish me luck. I got
What key is it in?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. You guys don't care if we all play. G, right?
It's late in the evening. She wonders what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup, brushes her long blonde hair, and then she asks me, do I look alright? I say yes, you look wonderful tonight.
I gave it to him.
Yeah, we go to a party. Everyone turns to see this beautiful lady walking around with me. And then she asked me, do I feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes, and the wonder of it all is you just don't realize how much I love you. Well, it's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. So I give her the car keys Well, she puts me to bed, and then I tell her as she turns out the light, say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, you were wonderful tonight.
Eric Clapton, the great Eric Clapton. Thank you.
Thanks for saving me, Mickey. Yeah, we hadn't played that song in forever. I make up the set list. You'd think I would do something I knew, right?
Mickey had to go get another guitar.
He's got lots of them.
Yeah, I need. Can y'all hang on a minute? I need to go get another piano.
Here's another song. You know, I know a lot of you folks come to Friday Night Live, so we try to mix up the songs so we're not playing the same song. Every Friday night, somebody asks me, are y'all going to play Hotel California? So, yes, we will, and it'll be the last song of the night. So if you're here to hear that song, we will be playing that at the last song. You have to stay to the end. But here's a song we hadn't played in a long time.
Yeah, it's been several days.
Quite often, we mix them up a lot.
Yeah, we don't mix them up, but what happens
We
is
get mixed up.
Yeah, we don't play the same song at the same time. All right, I think we got this so far. All right.
I mean, it's been days. That lonesome Texas sun is setting slow, and in the rearview mirror I watch it go. I can still see the wind in her golden hair. I close my eyes for a moment and I'm still there. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong? Did I wait too long? Or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Another town, another hotel room, another dream that ended way too soon. Left me lonely praying before the dawn, searching for the strength to carry on. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong? Did I wait too long? Or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Oh, for every heart you break, The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Like the stars that fill the midnight sky, her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong?
Did I wait too long?
Or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. I had no idea what he was doing.
My guitars sit right underneath the air conditioner, so they don't stay in tune.
I know, but the look on your face was priceless.
Well, your piano doesn't go out of tune when you get up there. And
Yes, it does. Listen.
Well, I'll tune this before we go. Everybody having a good time so far? Y'all don't care, right? This Friday night. We just get them up here. I told you, and have fun. All right. Tomorrow, for those of you who are going to come tomorrow, or don't want to, or don't know what you're doing tomorrow's John Barry, isn't it?
I think so.
It is. Tomorrow's John Barry, and the last day of our we've had this summer series. And what that means to you all is they have a ticket. You could buy one ticket and come to, like, what was it, 12 concerts or something like that?
I don't know. However many we did.
But what happens to the band is we have to learn all those songs. So
see, he looks over here at me like I know the answer to his questions.
Well, I'm just.
This is a regular thing.
Yeah. The question or the answers, we don't know. But I get off that subject because tomorrow's John Barry, and you should come and see. It'll be a great show. But a couple weeks ago, we went over to Orlando. We went on a little road trip.
Is that where we went?
We did. And we went to a place called Old Reds, and we had a big old time over there promoting the Orange Blossom Opry. And here's a song that's got nothing to do with that.
Well, I caught my wife with another man, and it cost me 99 on a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend, so he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. He's got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can't consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. But in all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden say, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. my guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. Oh, and he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Oh, well, now he pinned her up at the swampland, about a mile just south of the gate. So when I take old Red for his evening run, I just drop him off and wait. And the warden saying, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, Red'll have you treat for the morning done. Old Red got real used to seeing his lady every night. So I kept him away for 3 or 4 days, waited till the time got right. Oh, well, I made my run with the evening sun, and I just smiled when I heard him turn red out. 'Cause I was headed north to Tennessee, and old Red, he was headed south. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, Red'll have you treat for the morning comes. Now there's red-haired blue ticks all in the South. See, love got me in here, and love got me.
Justin Jenkins, everybody. Good job. We're gonna do it. Hey, where's Greg? Doesn't say your last name. Greg, are you having a birthday? Where's Greg who's having a birthday? Yeah. How old are you going to be,
leaving.
Greg? What? 57. Me too.
Is he old enough to get in here?
I don't know, yeah. You got to be 65 to get in this place. Well, gee, fellas. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Greg. Happy birthday to you.
I mean, some of us was playing in 4/4, some of us was playing in 3/4.
I was doing the bluegrass.
I was an A.
Some in G, some in B.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. That's what I was.
What in the world was that?
I was rapping it, man.
I don't know, but that one was hard. That was a hard one.
Hey, I can do a little thing. Come and listen to. I know that. What key is
Okay, let's do it E.
it? E. E. Okay, ready?
What key you in?
E.
Okay.
All right,
work.
ready? Give me the rap beat, son. Play the rap song. Ready? Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed, a bold mountaineer, but he kept his family fed. And one, two,
Word.
oh, that's old Barney right there. Well, I got a really funny joke I could say about that, but you folks that write in, they always write in on me.
Reminds me of modern country.
Yeah.
What do you get when you mix country with rap?
Crap. There was a guy.
Letters. We're going to get letters.
Yeah, you can write letters, but write them about Dustin. I think Florida-Georgia line's incredible.
Yeah, sure you do.
I don't like any of that stuff. Hey, you all right? All right.
He don't even know that you're here, Bobby.
He left until we started doing a little bit of rap.
All right, we did rap. He came back in. See, that's what he did. I had something important I was going to say that was an announcement, but I can't remember what it is. We're going to take a short break, folks, and we'll be right back with a bunch more. A bunch more is great grammar. A bunch more nonsense. A lot more music, I reckon. That's what we'll do. Y'all ready?
You said we was going to take a break.
I thought
We got another song.
we're going to play one more song.
I love old people.
All right. Yeah, baby. Oh, play me some mountain music.
Everybody clap. Come on. Hey.
Like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Drift away like Tom Sawyer. Ride a raft with old Huck Finn. Take a nap like Rip Van Winkle. Play streaming again. Oh, play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Swim across the river just to prove that I'm a man. Spend the day being lazy, just being nature's friend. Climb a long tall hickory, bend it over, skinning cats, playing baseball with sheared rocks, using sawmill slats for bats. Play some back home, come on music.
Yeah, that comes from the heart.
Play something with lots of feeling.
'Cause that's where music has to start. Oh, play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Hey, hey. Oh, play me mountain music. Oh, play me mountain music. Oh, play me mountain music. Oh, play, yeah, yeah. Get it, son. Duck Stock on the fiddle. With the Orange Blossom Opry Band, we're going to take just a short break. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes, y'all.
I know.
It doesn't float up. Hey, we have, I made a mistake. Well, let me back up. I didn't make a mistake. I read what was on the paper, and the person who wrote on the paper made a mistake, but I read what was on the paper. And so it's, but it is the Kickin' Country Dancers. Is that correct, y'all? Okay, because I got it wrong, and I didn't want to have that wrong. So I wanted to just wanted to clarify. What, that guitar? Yeah, the volume's on there somewhere.
Yeah.
So
It says volume.
just turn it up. It goes that guitar goes to 11. So Kickin' Country Dancers. Did I get it right? Thank you all so much for being here, and I apologize, but
Don't feel bad. He calls us by the wrong name most of the time.
I kind of made a mistake. All right.
You can probably bring my vocal down in this front monitor, Nathan, if you will. It's fixing to feedback.
Yeah, guitar's all in tune because they sit out here in that
Am I
cold.
crowding you?
Thank you. Good night.
Now I'm out of tune. Hang on. This reminds me of my bluegrass days.
That's the purple right there. I can never.
That reminds me of my drinking days.
I can never tell if that's coming out of your bass or somewhere else.
Yeah. A little bit of both.
All right, folks. Again, we can't stress this enough. We are truly professionals up here, and don't go home and try this because we'd all hate to see somebody get hurt. Trying to do this.
And Mickey said it took a long time to sink this low.
Yeah. All right, I guess we're ready. Yeah, hit it.
I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Now don't you worry, 'cause sometimes you've just gotta let it ride. The world is changing right before our eyes. But now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. And when we're hungry, love will keep us alive. I would die for you and climb the highest mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. Now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive.
Come on, son.
I was close anyway. I would die for you and climb the highest mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Thank y'all. You want to mute me or you may blow it up again? Oh,
Well, give us a minute. We'll be right back.
folks, while we're getting everything back in order the way that it needs to be, we'd like to remind you we are indeed sponsored by Depends. Why wait when you can go right now?
That's right.
Hey, I forgot to tell you something.
What's that?
Well, we've got a couple of new sponsors.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, do. I forgot what it is.
Huh?
I forgot what it was.
Well, that don't do the sponsor much good.
Must be a memory pill.
No, it's right here. I wrote it down. It's Prevagen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
I don't know, but I think we're going to get another sponsor too. And the boss, it's got I think Heather, our boss. We have a boss. Our boss is Heather. I think she's working it out for us, and I think it's going to be Preparation H.
Well, that'll definitely work it out.
Well, I heard her talking to some guy on the phone.
Yeah.
And she said that every member of this band is a royal pain in the. So maybe that's what's happening.
Don't think that's going to solve it.
All right, here's a couple cool things. Can I tell you about this? I've been in a lot of bands in my life, and I say this all the time. I've never been in a band that's any better than the Orange Blossom Opry Band. And a lot of good things are coming this way. I can't tell you the whole story, but we are going to be in a movie.
They're gonna put me in the movies.
They're gonna make a big star out of Dougie. Not that movie. Here's the movie we're gonna be in. Dougie's already worked out the theme music. Go.
Yeah, that song makes me cry.
I think we lost the contract.
Let me tune my guitar because it'll be a little bit better.
Why start now?
Yeah. I got to find a different place to put my guitar.
Seriously, speaking of all the sponsorships, I did get a different endorsement. I'm currently endorsed by Pampers.
All right. It's in tune. Let's play while it's there. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucked it. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot down on the pedal, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. Here we go. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. Old Smokey's got his ears on, he's hot on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. Dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's for all you guitar players out there.
Now that's what you call a hard song, folks, right there.
The other hard song.
That's the other hard song.
This next one, it's pretty hard song, so
Y'all bear with us.
we love you, Kevin.
You start getting this old, they're all getting hard.
Yeah.
All right, wait a second. Wait for the old man. All right. Whatever y'all feel.
Gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Looking down the barrel of a Friday night, riding along the river of freeway lights. Goodbye city, I'm country bound, so Monday rolls around. Oh, I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. So folks, how we doing for you so far tonight, hey? Oh, you can do better than that, you having a good time? Yeah. Working in the grind is an uphill road. Punching that clock to carry that load. Busted all week, and then I'm free. The weekend belongs to me. Yeah, I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Come on and give me that fresh air, give me that farm, and give me some time with you in my arms. Far away from the hustle and the pressure and the noise. Come on! Oh, I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feeding my soul. Hey. Gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. That's right. It's where the blacktop is. Oh, hey. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down over me? 'Cause I've got a first class ticket, but I'm blue as a boy can be. I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis. But do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue, and I followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see it, they just hovered round his tomb. There's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a field. Walking in Memphis. Oh, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table. They've got gospel in the air. And Reverend Green, he'll be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. You got a prayer in Memphis. Now Muriel plays the piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see her. Then they asked me if I would. Oh, now do a little number. So I sang with all my mind. She said, tell me, are you a Christian? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Oh, I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a field. I'm walking in Memphis. Oh, but do I really feel the way I feel? I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a field. Walking in Memphis. Oh, but do I really Thank y'all.
Prevagen. Right.
Is that,
How's that working
What is
for
that?
you?
Is that nose spray? I don't know what that is.
I just wonder how it's working for you.
Oh, what's working for me?
Yeah.
Oh, the hold on a second.
You know, when I used to be in gospel music, I got to work with the Gaithers. Anybody know who that is? Yeah. And they did one of my favorite songs that I get to sing up here every night. It goes like this: Old friends. Mostly old. Nah, no.
All this new exercising you're doing, you ought to get a osteoplex.
Has to get a what?
Osteoplex.
From what? Oh.
Soon to be sponsored by Osteoflex.
Hey, I'm telling you, I had the first time in my life ever, y'all. I had to drop. I didn't have to. I'm going to drop 10 pounds. So,
Well, take your guitar off.
yeah, there you go.
Boom. That's the way to do it.
I think that's pretty good.
Is that A flat? Because I got to use this machine.
It's not.
That's A flat?
This is A flat.
Up another half step.
Yeah, it's somewhere between there and not.
Don't do that.
We haven't played this in a while, so it's a pretty hard song. So when we're done,
I'm having a big class reunion. All right, let's go. Hit it, Dougie. Play the fire out of it.
Well, there's an Elvis movie on the marquee sign. We've all seen it these 3 times. Everybody's broke, Bobby got a buck. Put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. Going 90 miles an hour through the city road. What's a hurry, son? Where you gonna go? Well, you're gonna outlet the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. All right. Lucy got a lipstick a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk, looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath, trouble on his mind. Yeah, Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. They got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. Well, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot at the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. All right. Lucy, you know the world ain't round. Yeah, drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. A couple people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign. Put the pedal to the metal before they change their minds. Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot at the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Howl at the moon, shoot at the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. All right.
Yeah, hear it from the boys in the band. I like the harmonica.
That's hard.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I wouldn't try that one at home if
Starts
I were
with
y'all.
Let's do an easy one.
Ready?
Wow.
Let's make this one a sing along.
Sing along.
Let's do so. Get them started, Bobby.
I got it.
Y'all want to do a sing along? Okay, hold on a second. Ready? Wait. Ready? Go.
Kumbaya, my lord.
See, it wasn't hard, was it?
All right, let's play.
Okay. Come on, everybody in here. Well, don't you feel it growing day by day? And people are getting ready for the news. Well, some are happy and some are sad. Oh, we're gonna let the music play. 'Cause what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Oh, we gotta get a message and get it on through. Oh, now don't you even ask me why everybody sing the song. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, yeah. Oh, listen to the music all the time. We're gonna play it for you. Well, I know, you know, baby, everything I say. So meet me in the country for the day. Oh, and we'll be happy. Yeah, baby, we'll dance. Oh, yeah, we're gonna dance the blues away. Oh, and if I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can't do or say. We'll be feeling good, yeah, we'll be feeling fine. Oh, yeah, we're gonna let the music play, everybody sing. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music, sounds good. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky. Well, the crowd is growing bigger, they're listening for the happy sounds, so we gotta let them fly. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music, oh yeah. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Oh, now, baby, we ain't done yet. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music, yeah, baby. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Yeah.
I'm almost ready. Hold on. I gotta. This is like.
We tune more than Ricky Skaggs.
Ricky Skaggs. Ricky Skaggs. Speaking of high singers.
Little name drop there.
Are you ready back there, Mickey? Yes. Our new sponsor's Prevagen. It's a thing to help us with our memory.
What is that?
I don't know. I've been on it for months and what?
Somebody out there didn't like it.
I'm just kidding about all of that.
I tried it, but it made me remember things I didn't want to remember.
I'm not sure Prevagen comes in those little blue pills, though, Bobby. What you been?
He takes the big blue pill.
And we ain't talking about a leave
That one
either.
got a reaction.
Hey, wait, what are these pills you're talking about?
I don't know, but my hair's standing up. Is the boss back there? Do I have to take this kind of abuse? I love these guys. You couldn't run a carnival without them. All right, you ready? Hit it, son!
I brought flowers to your door last night. I done you wrong and I want to make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear, but I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 24 roses and an older bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 24 roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then to lose something that you can't get again. I've done all that I know to do and second guess my every move. I can't help but wonder how it might have been if I had 24 roses and an older bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 24 roses, would it change your mind? Thank y'all.
I was born in Dixie.
Hey, well, you know, we did have a request for that song.
We ought to do it. I mean,
I got to tell you a story, though. You never know who's watching on Facebook. Folks, we've got a ton of people that watch on Facebook, a ton. And I said I didn't say I didn't like the performer. I said I didn't like his version of the song. It might have been, my opinion might have been a little
You don't
strong.
like my version of this song?
A little stronger, my opinion might have been.
You hurt my heart.
But his wife was watching, and that didn't go well. But we'll work that.
I mean, like 3 people out there asked for it.
Yeah, well, I don't like them either. How'd they like that? All right, well, maybe after
letters. We're going to get letters.
Yeah, if you want to switch out your other song and do that, we can if you want.
I do not.
But you're up, Mick. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if you want to do it. We can. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, ready. Our new sponsor is what? Prevagen.
Prevagen, yes.
Yeah, so you can help remember things.
Ginkgo-bola.
You guys done screwing around? All right. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. So I sang Dixie as he died. Way down yonder in the land of cotton, old times there ain't near as rotten as they are on this damned old LA street. Then he closed his old blue eyes, he laid his head against my side. Please, Lord, see him safe back home to Dixie. Oh, I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. Oh, I sang Dixie as he died. Get up, boy, while you still can. Run on home to your southern land. Can't you see what life here has done to me? Then he closed his old blue eyes, laid his head against my side. No more pain. Now he's safe back home in Dixie. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died. Oh, I sang Dixie as he died.
Yeah, Mickey Adams, everybody. Got a show. Doesn't matter about his show because there's tickets are all sold out and you can come anyway.
I'll sell tickets for the outside.
Yeah, I got a couple I've
See me
stashed
after
away.
the show.
Yeah, where's the decimal points on those tickets you got for sale?
Huh?
They're not $10. They're what?
Oh, I mean, like, you know, demand has went up, so, you know. How much you worth, Mickey?
My net worth?
Yeah, no, I didn't mean
How much
that.
do I
That-
weigh? Is
That
that-
ain't none of our business. I said, how
Is-
much is your
is-
show worth?
I just need, is the bar still open?
Yeah. The county line is if you all want to go down there after.
All right. Well, here's a song about it.
All right.
I went partying other night. I started drinking, got real tough. We was playing with all of our friends. It felt so good, we had to play it again. Hey, bartender.
Hey,
Look at
bartender.
him over here.
Hey, bartender.
Draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. She was sitting down on the end. I said, baby, we be friends. You look as sweet as can be. Come on down and drink with me. Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. Bobby! That's Dustin. That's Todd Bowers on the drums. Kevin Kingston on the bass. Mickey. We was having so much fun. I didn't know it was 1:30. I turned around to have one more. I looked at the clock and it was 4:30. Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. Where the jukebox is playing everything. Everybody was beginning to sing. That's when I heard somebody call. Bartender,
Hey, bartender.
hey bartender,
Hey, bartender.
hey bartender,
Hey,
I
bartender.
said hey bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. I feel better.
Do you now?
That was hard.
I'm out of breath.
All you got to do is sing, "Hey, bartender." But what key is this song?
Are we done yet?
Now we still got. Let's see, it's 5 to 9. We usually play to what, 11:30.
Oh, I think that battery.
Hey, bring the house lights up just a minute before we do this next one. I still can't see you. There we go. Somebody turned the sun off.
Yeah.
How many of you are out there and you're in love with somebody you're sitting by? Raise your hands. Every one of you men better have your hands up or you're in so much trouble.
baby.
Now, put those hands down. How many of you are sitting beside somebody you ought not be? Uh-oh, got some honest folks out there. Well, if you fall into category 1, but not category 2, this is the time to put your arm around that person you love, because we're going to get mushy with a love song. All right, here we go. There's a light, a certain kind of light that's never shone on me, and I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. And there's a way, everybody says, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you? Baby, you don't know what it's like. Oh no, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Now in my brain I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You don't have to be so blind. Oh, but baby, I'm blind. I'm so very blind. 'Cause I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? Well, I live and breathe for you. Oh, but what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you? Oh, baby, no, you don't know what it's like. Oh, now you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Now, baby, oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, no, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love. I'll get y'all a check in a minute. You. Thank you.
Justin Jenkins, yo. Everybody having a good time so far? All good, right? All right. Let's see. Oh, we'll do this next. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
She leaving. You done made one mad.
Okay. Hold on a second. I've got nothing important to say. I spent 7 years of my life in a band called Confederate Railroad. And we traveled all over the world, as a matter of fact. There's a really cool video on Facebook of us playing in France. One night, the lead singer didn't show up in France, and I had to sing all night, and it was pretty funny. But had a good time with those boys, and here's a Confederate Railroad song. I hitchhiked up to Memphis, a young boy in my prime. I thought that big old city would ease my Georgia mind. After just 1 hour, I met this southern girl. She said they call me the Queen of Memphis as she took me around the world. I saw stars stars dancing on the water. I heard Elvis singing blue suede shoes. That old muddy river was my witness the night I fell in love with the Queen of Memphis. I woke up the next morning a prisoner of her charm. She showed me things I'd never seen back there on that farm. She set my soul on fire. She fulfilled all my dreams. This boy became a man that night in the arms of the Memphis Queen. And I saw stars dancing on the water. I heard Elvis singing blue suede shoes. That old muddy river was my witness the night I fell in love with the Queen of Memphis. Just like that old red river, she keeps rolling through my mind. Yeah, you know I won't forget her, 'cause she was one of a kind. I saw stars dancing on the water. I heard Elvis singing blue suede shoes. That old muddy river was my witness the night I fell in love with the Queen of Memphis. And I am still in love with the Queen of Memphis.
I didn't know you knew French. You said you sang it in France. So.
I did sing in France. No, we played in France. It was a funny thing. We played a bunch of places, but the first show we played on this tour was in France. And our lead singer, his passport had expired, and so he couldn't go. So I show up, and they took the interpreter, the voice guy, with them. So we literally had no idea, and they're dragging us around. I don't know what they're saying. They don't know what we say, but we played our first night in France. And I don't think they knew the difference. But I don't look like him. I didn't mean it like that. But what I did mean is, well, he was extremely missed. How about
You look
that?
kind of like Tiny Tim.
Back on that hair thing again, aren't you?
I love you, Papa.
Yeah. All right, I love you too, son. And I'm abbreviating, of course. You'll get that a little later. Ready?
Boy, raised at the fork in the road in a clapboard house. Rachel was a land baron's daughter, born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Now her daddy said he wouldn't stand for Rachel to waste her life with a common man. He tried hard to keep them apart, but you can't draw lines in a young girl's heart. So late one night by the harvest moon, Jacob found a ladder up to Rachel's room. He knew his place, it was right beside her. Step by step into her world, head over heels for a brown-eyed girl, and getting caught didn't seem to matter, 'cause heaven was waiting at the top of Jacob's ladder. Oh, it'll be 5 years September since her daddy found a ladder and a note on a windowsill. He swore that he'd never forgive them, but nothing melts a heart like a grandchild will. Oh, now she climbs up on his knee and says, Grandpa, tell the story, the one about me. He thinks back and his eyes shine and says, listen, child, 'cause once upon a time, late one night by the harvest moon, your daddy climbed the ladder to your mama's room. He knew his place, it was right beside her. Step by step into her world, head over heels for my little girl. And here you are, that's all that matters, 'cause heaven was waiting at the top of Jacob's ladder. Oh, an angel was waiting at the top of Jacob's ladder. Mark Wills for you there.
Well, every once in a while, folks, we have time to work up some new songs. I told you we try to work up new songs on Fridays, and we get about 30 minutes to rehearse. And you got to play the songs a few times before you really get into them. And what else?
Boy, that drug's doing real good.
That right there went over like a. Yeah, that went over pretty good. But here's
Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, I'm not singing it. I'm sure. I got my part, but it's hard to sing. This is really.
This is a hard one.
This song's really hard.
I got the easy part on this.
Yeah,
What?
This is a hard song about a subject I know nothing of.
And Dougie's all nervous now. He never gets nervous.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
That was Doug being nervous.
I'm in C sharp. Is that where I should be?
That's what the paper says.
Okay. There's that note again.
There it is.
All right.
Let's do it.
Shall we do it? Let's rock hard.
Yeah.
Go.
Lonely women make good lovers.
They're all at the mercy of a good-looking, smooth-talking man.
But lonely women make good lovers.
So if you got a woman, you better love her as good as you can. Lots of times a lonely girl go out on the town with no thought of evil on her mind. She don't try to plant bad seeds. Lord knows there's something every woman needs. A friendly smile will do it every time. Help me, boys.
Lonely women make good lovers.
They're all at the mercy of a good-looking, smooth-talking man. Yeah,
Lonely women make good lovers.
so if you got a woman, you better love her as good as you can. Lots of times a lonely girl will go out on the town with no thoughts of evil on their mind. I think I just sang the first verse again. Ah, shoot. La da 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 da. Help me, God. La da da.
Now we know how that other song got wrote.
Yeah, that's a hard song.
Lonely women make good lovers.
They're on the mercy of a good-looking, smooth-talking man. Oh, Lord help me.
Lonely women make good lovers.
So if you got a woman, better treat her as good as you can. And lonely women make good lovers. Da 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 da.
Hey, we've been asking for a long time. You remember that other song that's got that line in it?
Yeah.
That da 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 da. Now we know how it got wrote. That's how it
A
happened.
lot of my songs have that in them.
We're going.
Hey, I got to tell you something. Now, I'm going to go completely against everything I believe in for somebody who wanted to hear this song. We're going to dump probably one of the best songs we do all night.
That we do all the time.
But it's one of the best songs to do this.
And my throat thanks you.
Are you leaving? You don't like the song either?
He's got to get another guitar.
Well, we're going to do...
Can I get another piano?
Let me try. This song here we're going to do right here. I absolutely...
Don't tell him what it is, though. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I can tell you this. I'm extremely good friends with both people who wrote this song. It was a girl, believe it or not. A girl named Linda Hargrove wrote this song, and a guy named Dean Dillon wrote this song. And I love this song. I played this song a few times with David Allan Coe. I used to play with him when I played with Confederate Railroad. And a young guy come along and did a completely different version of this song that a lot of people like.
That I love.
That I don't. But I don't. But I'm here to tell you that I'm taking one for the team.
We love you, Bobby.
Yeah, that's a lie, but that's
With
okay.
all that being said, I'm excited.
What? Just in case I forgot what song it is. I may go back and smoke cigarettes.
Woo!
I don't smoke, but I might start.
I'm like really excited though. Can
Why?
you tell?
Yeah.
I love this song. Goes
Here we
like
go,
this.
boys. Let her rip.
Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. 'Cause liquor was the only love I'd ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, and you brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You know I look for love in all the same old places. I found the bottom of a bottle's always dry. yes it is. But when you poured out your heart, you know I didn't waste it. Oh, 'cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Oh, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Come on, Mickey. Come on, y'all give it up one more time for Mr. Mickey Adams, playing his heart out for you there. Oh, you're as smooth, yes you are, as Tennessee whiskey. Ooh, you're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a tall glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Hey, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're as smooth, yes you are, as Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
We took a gamble.
Yeah. Well, it's whatever. That's cool. All right.
If you ever want to hear it again, you better clap more than that.
That girl, I almost stopped the song right in the middle when that girl walked out and said, "I'll go with you." No, just kidding. You did a great job. Dustin Jenkins, everybody.
There you go.
So let me ask you a question. This is something I did. How many of y'all gave up everything you had in your life, threw caution to the wind, turn the house lights up for just a second, and moved to Nashville, Tennessee to write songs and be a star? Raise your hand. Of course not, because only an idiot would do that. But that's exactly what I did. And I moved to Nashville, and I had this little band. And we were banging away for a long time, playing a bunch of bars. I played all these rat hole bars. I think I played every one. Back a few years ago when they used to have bars, they'd have music 5 or 6 nights a week. So we'd play 6 nights a week in Cincinnati, load up our little school bus and drive to, Texas or somewhere else. And, hey, ma'am, did you leave because you didn't like Tennessee whiskey too? No. Wow. Y'all couldn't see that.
You done made her mad.
Well, she said I was number one. She was putting that. Just kidding. Well, anyway, I struggled for many, many years. 5 years, as a matter of fact. And one day, my phone rang one day, and this guy said, Bobby, this is Kenny Rogers. I went, sure it is. I said, can I put you on hold? I'm talking to Jesus on the other line. But my life changed on that day, and everything that I have done in my whole life, even ending up here at the Orange Blossom Opry, which is an absolutely incredible place, and I'm thankful for every time I walk out on this stage. I owe a lot of that to Kenny Rogers, because I'm afraid if I didn't get that phone call, I'd still be struggling along. He put us out. I went from playing these rat hole bars to I was playing in front of 20,000 people every night. I did that for a long time with Kenny and Dolly. There's Kenny there in the middle, and that's me over there on the left, and I can tell you everybody else in that picture as well. And I believe that that's in Japan, only because of that silly shirt that I have on. But he was a big influence in my life, and like I said, if I never would have gotten that call, who knows what would have happened. But anyway, here's a little song that somebody wrote in, and you folks that are writing in requests, we try to do your songs. So somebody asked for this song. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to speak. We took turns of staring at the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. You don't mind my saying, I could see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle. He drank down my last swallow. Then he bombed a cigarette and asked me for a light. Then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving, knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep, 'cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you could hope for is to die in your sleep. So when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. In his final words, I found an ace I couldn't keep. 'Cause you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. God bless Kenny Rogers.
You brought a tear to my eye, Bobby.
Bring a tear to a glass eye.
I mean, it might have been sinuses.
That's a true story. I worked at almost 2 years every night with Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. So, and then off and on for a few times. So anyway, I was a lucky boy, and that's all I have to say about that. Some other characters that we had to work with. I don't know. Was anybody here last night at the showcase? Anybody here? Was that the showcase? A very good friend of ours, all of ours, Chris Golden was here. His daughter was here last night. She came down and played with us. Her name's Elizabeth. And of course, if you don't know Chris Golden and Rusty and all those guys, you know their dad, who is William Lee Golden of the Oak Ridge Boys. And for a long time, it was Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, the Oak Ridge Boys, and our band. Sawyer Brown was our band. And then they moved on. We moved into second place. And the first guy to come out was this clown. It was so weird. He came out. We thought, this guy's never going to go anywhere. His name was Garth Brooks. So that was kind of odd. But here's a Oak Ridge Boys song. How about that? And for all of our folks on Facebook, we have to sign off to all you folks. And there's a ton of people that watch on Facebook, y'all. God bless all you folks that support us on Facebook. We love you all. Mother, I know you're watching. Today's Saturday. I love you so much, and I will be home on
Today's Friday.
Monday. Today's Friday, so I'll be home.
The drug's doing a good job.
Okay, Mother, I may not be home at all, but I think I'll be home on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday next week, but no matter what day I'll be home, I love you, Mother. All right, here we go.
We're getting a new sponsor.
Yeah, we need a new sponsor.
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
Eyes that look like heaven, lips like cherry wine. Well, that girl can sure enough make my little light shine. Oh, I've got a funny feeling running up and down my spine, because I know that my Elvira's mine. So I'm singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, giddy up, high on silver, hey way.
Listen up. Oh, now tonight I'm gonna meet her at the County Line Cafe, and I'm gonna give her all the love that I can. Yes, I can. Well, she's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I've saved up my last dollar. We're gonna go and find that preacher man. So I'm singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, giddy up, high on silver, away.
Here we go, I'm singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Yeah. Giddy up, giddy up, high on silver, away.
We ain't done yet, we're singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, giddy up, high on silver, away.
one more time, we're singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, giddy up, high on silver, away. High on silver, away. Elvira.
Stock, everybody. Big round of applause. Doug Stock. Elvira. All right. The guy that wrote that song, Dallas Frazier was his name. Just passed away this year, too, by the way. Not that that's...
And the guy that put it in the set list where he did trying to sing it.
Yeah, that's
I had a bad feeling when you put it there.
Well, it's high. It's so high.
And
you
it's
know?
the end of the night.
Well, we sang it earlier in the night, and I couldn't do it. So, but I don't want to say this, but that guy can well, Kevin too. Both those guys sing really high. I mean, Kevin sings he sings up there. I mean, both you guys get higher than Hunter Biden.
We're trying to get you high.
They sing all the hard stuff.
Letters.
You squashed my joke. I like it. Saved me from getting those letters. They didn't hear what I said. Well, I know what you thought I said, but that's not at all what I said. Anyway, just kidding around. You all have a good time so far? Well, God bless you. We want you to know something. This idea to do Friday Night Live kind of came along a while back, and we're thankful that the owners and everybody support us and let us come out here and do this, because this is the best part of the week for all of us. We just come out here, goof around, and play a bunch of music, and you folks keep showing up. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for that. God bless you all for coming out here on Friday nights, because it's a pretty cool thing what you all are doing. We'll keep doing it.